It's the new Johnny's Flip, great for eating in or on the go.
Johnny's Meat Flip, Pepperoni Flip, Ham and Cheese Flip, Muffaletta Flip, and Chicken Flip in 3 terrific flavors.
Johnny's famous freshly baked crust, folded over and filled with all your favorite ingredients.
Wrap up the great taste of Johnny's with a Johnny's Flip. Johnny's all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Johnny's great pizza, appetizers, dessert, salad, and more, all for one low price. Enjoy your lunch at Johnny's.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Mr. Chrisman, and in this week's episode, we'll have a recap for you of LC's thrilling overtime victory over Texas Lutheran. We'll talk to our guest analyst, senior wide receiver Cortland Bell. But first, the Wildcats will take on Texas Lutheran in the 2012 homecoming game. Here's a look at the highlights.
They're going to have to put their fire out early now. You understand? I'm just telling you, they've come to play, and you're going to have to put their fire out early. You keep focused for 60 minutes, starting from the first kickoff. You understand?
The Wildcats are back at home after beating Sul Ross in Alpine, Texas, and get ready for their 2012 homecoming game versus Texas Lutheran. On TOU's first drive, facing an early 3rd and long, Brent Peavy will take it himself and pick up the first down. First down now for the Bulldogs, and JoJo Epps will get the handoff, and he'll lose 6 yards as Landon Henry makes the tackle. Later in the drive, the Bulldogs on the LC 31-yard line, and Peavy will look to throw, but will be intercepted by Dominic Graham. First play for the LC offense, and it doesn't start off good as Bunting drops back to pass and is sacked for a loss of 5 yards. Cats facing a long 3rd down now, and Bunting hooks up with Cortland Bell, and he does arrest as he races 63 yards down the sideline, and he's tripped up at the TOU 14-yard line. After a huge play for the Wildcats, Bunting will find Demario Parker on a screenplay, but the ball is knocked loose and TOU recovers, a huge break for the Bulldogs. TOU with possession now after the turnover, and on 2nd down, Peavy will find Cameron Peavy for 12 yards and a first down. First down at the LC 44-yard line, and Peavy will take a shot towards the end zone and connect with Casey Davis for the 44-yard score. Bulldogs score first and lead 7-0 in the first quarter. Things would not look good for the LC offense as Bunny's pass is tipped by Parker and is intercepted by the Bulldogs. 2 drives and 2 turnovers for the Wildcats. TOU would take over at the LC 47, and Peavy will take it himself and he'll pick up 9 yards. Facing a long 3rd down now, and Peavy will look to throw and he'll find Colin Bode for 12 yards and the first down.
Somebody's got to step up.
Let's go.
Turn up. I'm sick and tired of
We're here, baby.
Getting our butts whipped on this field right now.
Oh, we good.
Somebody step up, right?
Turn up. Turn up, man.
We need a
This is it. White shirt football, baby. Turn up, baby. Turn up, man. Let's go.
Coach Charles not happy with the defense thus far, and the Bulldogs facing another 3rd down, and Peavy will find DeMarcus Boyd but will lose a yard. Wildcats step up on this drive. The Bulldogs will come on for a 26-yard field goal, and Allen Kane will connect. Bulldogs extend their lead to 10 with 2:27 left in the first quarter. Wildcats looking to get something going on offense, and facing a 3rd and short, the handoff goes to Reggie Sims, filling in for the injured Ryan Montague, and picks up 6 yards in the first down. Second quarter now, and later in the drive, Cats facing another 3rd down, and Bunting will connect with Parker for 6 yards, but he will be 2 yards short of the first down. Coach Dunn chooses to go for it on 4th down and calls Sims' number, and he'll pick up 3 yards and get the first down. LC facing a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line, and Bunting finds Bell, and he'll knock down the pylon for the score. Cats on the scoreboard finally, and trail 10-7 early in the second quarter. On TOU's next drive, they continued to move the ball against one of the best defenses in the country as Peavy hooks up with Lewis Williams for 25 yards. Bulldogs facing a 3rd down, and Peavy hooks up with Williams on the screenplay and scores from 18 yards out. TOU up 17-7 with 8:59 left before halftime. On the ensuing kickoff, Broderick Frederick will take it out of the end zone, and he'll pick up 19 yards on the return, but he'll fumble the football TOU recovers through turnovers by the Wildcats in the first half. The Bulldogs take advantage of another turnover, and Peavy scores from 5 yards out. TOU up 24-7 in the second quarter. The Bulldogs will get 17 points off the Wildcats' miscues. The Bulldogs with momentum on their side and will kick it off to Ira Jewett, and he'll take it out of the end zone. As he crosses the 30-yard line, he turns on the Jets, and no one will touch him as he races 102 yards to the end zone. His first touchdown of his career. Wildcats trail 24-14 in the second quarter. Wildcats defense finally stops TOU and forces them to punt, and LC with possession now, looking to build on their momentum, and Bunting will connect with Brian Sampson, and he'll do the rest, picking up 65 yards before being pushed out of bounds at the TOU 13-yard line. Next play, and Bunting will find Bell in the back of the end zone for the 13-yard score, his second touchdown of the day. LC now trails 24-21 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
They can't check you, boo! They can't check you, boo!
Hey, Hey, if you don't get off the ball like that, that never happens.
They can't check you, baby. They can't check you, baby.
Listen to me. Little things make that happen. You get vertical, we win. If you dance, that don't happen. You're released. If you don't get that release, we don't win. The things we do every single day is why you win. That's why you win. Not sometimes, all the time. Don't let up. 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 The little things will win. The little things will win. Great job. Great job. Great job.
TOU looking to answer, and on third down, Peavy looks to throw, but will be nearly intercepted by Richard Logan. Wildcats defense forces another field goal for TOU. TOU will come out for a long 55-yard attempt, and Kane has plenty of power to go through the uprights. TOU leads LC 27-21. The Cats would be forced to punt, and the Bulldogs will look to extend their lead. And Peavy will find Casey Davis on the screenplay, and it looks like it will be a huge pickup, but the Cats rip it loose, and Tyler Carter recovers. End of the first half, TOU leads 27-21. The Cats couldn't get anything going on the first drive of the third quarter, but the defense will come up with a huge play here as Preston Tebow makes the sack on Peavy. The Cats pass rush will get to Peavy again as Jared Mike comes up with the sack on the play. Next play, and Peavy will look for Davis on the screen, but Justin Williams knocks it down, and he'll recover the ball for the Wildcats. Cats wasting little time on capitalizing on the turnover, and Bunting will find Kyle Gallion for the 23-yard score. Cats get their first lead of the game and lead 28-27 in the third quarter. TOU trailing for the first time all game and looking to regain the lead as Peavy hooks up with the other Peavy for 11 yards. Graham will rip the ball loose, but TOU recovers. Third and short for the Bulldogs, and Epps gets the call here, and he'll pick up 23 yards in the first down. Next play, and Peavy will find Bode for the 29-yard score. TOU would go back up 34-28 midway through the third quarter. The Wildcats could get nothing going on the next offensive drive and would have to punt. And Peavy will hook up with the other Peavy for the 11-yard gain in the first down. Later in the drive on second down, Peavy will go back again to Peavy and for 17 yards in the first down. The drive would stall, and Kane will come out for his third field goal attempt, and he'll be good from 27 yards. The Bulldogs will go up 37-28 with under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Moving to the start of the fourth quarter, second play for the Wildcats, and Bunting will find Parker for the 46-yard pickup. The offense would fail to find the end zone and would have to attempt a 29-yard field goal that Adon Alvarez converts. Cats trail 37-31 early in the fourth. TOU's offense will get the ball to midfield, and Peavy will look to pass here, and he'll be intercepted by Eugene Jackson, his first interception of the season. Cats with possession now, and Bunting will hook up with Parker for a gain of 9 yards to the TOU 39-yard line. Later in the drive, facing a second down, and Bunting will connect with Gallion, who makes a great catch for the first down. Cats moving the ball well and will go to Sims on the ground, but he'll lose the football and TOU will recover. TOU with possession now, and with a 6-point lead will look to chew some clock, and Peavy will complete a pass to Peavy for 9 yards. 3 plays later, and Peavy will once again go to the receiver Peavy, who makes a great catch down the sideline for 24 yards.
This is everything you got, right here, baby. This is everything you got. Hey, everybody, right here, baby. Listen. Ball search, man. Ball search. That's very important, man. It's very important.
Coming out of a timeout with 2:24 left in the fourth quarter, the defense will make a stop on Epps for no gain. TOU just looking to stay in balance and chew some clock. They'll go back to Epps and he'll pick up a yard. Third down now, and Peavy will take it himself on the quarterback keeper, and he'll pick up 4 yards. TOU coming on for another field goal attempt, and Kane is perfect thus far, but he'll miss a 49-yard field goal. Wildcats have a chance to put together a game-winning drive. 41 seconds left and no timeouts, and Bunting will find Gallion for 10 yards and he'll go out of bounds. Next play, and Bunting will hook up with Parker, who gets 11 yards in the first down to the TOU 47-yard line. After a spike to stop the clock, with 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Bunting will go back to Parker down the middle of the field for 20 yards. Time winding down with 14 seconds left, and Bunting will find Gallion for a huge 21-yard gain to the TOU 6-yard line. With just enough time for one more play, Bunting will roll out and he'll move around in the pocket and he'll find the hands of Bell for his third score of the day, but more importantly, the game-tying touchdown for the Wildcats. However, the Wildcats would be flagged for excessive celebration, moving the extra point back, and Oliveris' attempt will be blocked. End of regulation, game tied at 37. Free football to determine the winner of this game, and TOU will win the coin toss and they'll go on defense first.
Texas Lutheran has won the toss, and they've elected to play defense. Which we score, we win.
Yeah, defense ain't giving up a point.
First play in overtime for the Cats, and Josh James will get the carry here, and he'll pick up a big 14 yards. Cats facing a third down now at the 8-yard line, and Bunting punt fakes, and he'll take off towards the end zone, and he'll dive for the pylon, and he'll score. Cats take the first lead in overtime, 44-37. The offense holds up their end of the deal. Now it's the defense's turn to stop the TOU offense, and on the first play for the Bulldogs, Peavy will be sacked for a loss of 10 yards by Tebow. Next play for the Bulldogs, and Epps looks to throw, and he'll roll out as he's being pressured, and he'll look and find Epps, and he'll drop the football. 3rd and 20, and the Bulldogs will need a huge play, and Peavy is pressured by the Wildcats pass rush, and he'll be sacked again, and then he will fumble, and it will be recovered by Landon Henry. The Wildcats will win a thrilling overtime game, 44-37 versus TOU for the 2012 homecoming game. The Wildcats keep their playoff hopes alive against TOU and improve their record to 6-2 overall, 4-1 in conference, and get set to take on MC.
I'll tell you something, that's playing 60 minutes plus. Now here's what we did. We worked 2 minutes just about every day, and defense you kick our butt. But today, offense, you won. We had an overtime period. Coach Matthews said we need to work an overtime period. We worked that on Wednesday, and it paid off. It paid off. So this, hey, it's a team, guys. That's wanting the playoffs. Yep. I don't know if I've ever seen a team that hungry. You were so hungry, and I'm so proud of you. I can't say enough. Cortland, that's huge, man. That's God honoring you. defense.
Jamie.
He's so fast.
Just score when you have to. You know, you got any time left on the clock, you just have to take advantage of it. And I thought Jamie handled our 2-minute offense extremely well. And then Cortland Bell making a great catch, and then, you know, Jamie doing the deal in overtime, and just a tremendous team effort, just an overall huge win. I think it continues to be a program builder and something that we'll just build on from here. You know, until your hat goes off to them. We knew they were a good team, and those guys have played well in games all year, and we knew they were going to come here ready to play, and they did. You know, they played their guts out, and you know, probably deserved to win there, but we're not going to give it to them. Well, we were just hoping we'd get the ball back, you know, and they did a good job of managing the clock and you know, milking it, and you know, if we could, just a little bit of time left was going to be huge. And then you know, their great kicker missing that field goal was big for us too. And then, you know, we worked the 2-minute drill every day in practice, and all we did was work 2-minute, and fortunate to get down there and get a touchdown and then win it in overtime. It couldn't have happened to a better guy. You know, Jamie Bunting's, you know, he's been maligned, you know, for a couple of years. Jamie was tremendous tonight, led our team, and couldn't happen to a nicer guy. And the winning touchdown, or the tying touchdown, Cortland Bell, you know, what a great young man, and certainly God honoring him for his heart and faithfulness and being you know, a strong Christian leader on our team. But you know, Jamie's valiant effort in overtime was huge. But
it was very, it was a very energized moment. I mean, obviously a couple of big pass plays. Obviously the big touchdown pass with Boosie in the end zone. I mean, but we never doubted it. Any second that we was driving down the field, it was just
great team effort, man. We couldn't do it without anybody.
Yeah, I mean, from quarterbacks to the receivers to the line, to defense, to the fans in the stands. I mean, it was a great effort, but we never had an ounce of doubt. We was going to put the ball in the end zone, and we was going to win this football game.
Words can't explain it, man. I mean, I seen the sack and jumped out there, man, grabbed the ball before they could even get on it. Got out of there with a win, man.
Before the kickoff return even started, I was just mad that we was losing, and it's our homecoming, man. I can't afford to let another senior class lose a game, man. So right before the kickoff started, I told him, I was like, just make the block for at least a split second, man. I promise you I'm gonna get to the end zone. So they literally everybody picked up their blockers, and I just made my cutoff for them, and I died about around the 50-yard line, man. But I was able to get free, and I broke that last tackle, and I just knew I was going after that one.
I mean, they were playing so far deep that we just took underneath stuff. I mean, they were probably 20, 30 yards down the field, and we just ran underneath them and catch the ball right out of bounds, or catch the ball, get down, spike it. But I mean, just what we did in that last 30 seconds, I guess. I'm not sure how long. I mean, I really didn't even pay attention, but as soon as we got that ball back, I knew we were about to score and we were about to win this game.
Tell me about the last play, the pass to Cortland.
Pass to Cortland, I went through my reads, and I mean, we had 3 seconds left, and I mean, what's a pick? It ain't gonna hurt us if you throw it in there and they pick it off. But I mean, Cortland made a great play. I mean, he did all the work on that play. I mean, that's all Cortland and offensive line giving me enough time to get the ball off to Cortland. On that last play before we scored, I mean, I dropped back, I went through my reads, and I didn't see nobody, and I actually braced myself for a hit, because I thought I was about to get hit, and then nobody hit me, so I took off running, and as soon as I saw that pylon, I mean, it was either get the ball in the one or score. So I went for the score.
Man, Jamie led us like a championship quarterback, and man, that was just amazing how we were just moving down the field, spiking it, moving down the field and spiking it. And we got down to that last play, and it all just happened. I wish I had words to explain it, but I don't. It all just happened, and I'm glad that God let me be a part of this. It's really something special here. Like, really, I think I told you that early on in the year, but it's something very special at this school, and it's going through this football program.
A great overtime victory by the Wildcats, and I'm joined now by senior receiver Cortland Bell. He's filling in for Alonzo Bellamy. Cortland, y'all were down early in a whole 24-7, and then Ira had that kickoff return for a touchdown. Just explain how that kind of sparked y'all offensively.
Offensively, it sparked us because we knew that we could score fast. And when Ira came and had that momentum shift, a huge momentum shift that we needed, not only did it spark the offense, but it also sparked the defense that, I mean, they were just getting drove on. And that was being one of their guys. I think it kind of overall helped the team out that moment there, just to kind of spark us and let us know that we can move the ball. We can score on these guys pretty quick. So.
Right, and Cortland, through the game, defense didn't have their best game that they've had all year, but offensively, y'all have scored when y'all needed to and kept y'all in the game. Just talk about Jamie's play and the rest of the receivers, you and Kyle and DeMario.
Jamie stepped up huge. This was a big game for him, a big momentum shift for him in the rest of this season. And offensively, we knew we were going to have to pick it up in order for us to be an elite team, in order for us to go deep, in order for us to be a contender nationally. We knew that the passing game would have to pick up, and this week it did, and it paid off that our defense was off and we were able to help them out. It took us till week 9 to help them out, but it happened. So.
Right, and Cortland, on that last drive, for TOU and your teams on defense, what's going through your mind of hoping your defense can come up with a stop and give your offense a shot?
I was just hoping and praying for one more chance. I just had a feeling that once we got the ball back that we would score. And when that kicker lined up to kick it, for some reason I knew he was either going to block it or he was going to miss it. It was a lot of pressure in that game. It was a lot of pressure on him, and our defense stood strong, and they gave us a chance, and we made the best out of it.
Now, Cortland, there was 44 seconds left on the clock, and y'all run the 2-minute drill every day in practice. And just talk about how that prepares y'all for moments like this.
I didn't think it was going to run that smooth. It happened better than we practiced it all year, and just playing fast, getting on the ball, spiking it, getting out of bounds, everything just fell perfectly in place on that drive. And I think it's a drive that people around here won't forget for a while, and it was just amazing to be a part of it.
Right, and Cortland, did Coach Dunn tell you anything before that final drive? Did he tell you anything what y'all needed to do better and to execute?
Not really. I think we all knew what was at stake. We're all pretty experienced guys on that field, and we knew what we had to do once we got on that field. And with 41 seconds left, I think, and Jamie led us, and we marched it right down the field.
And now, Cortland, Jamie got that ball to Kyle Gallion down there in about the 6-yard line, and then there was about 3 seconds, enough time for one more play. Just go through that play as yourself, because you caught the game-winning touchdown. Just go through that play.
The play was a mesh. It's a play that we run every practice at least 5 to 10 times, just repetition. And to be honest with you, that's the first time I've caught that pass in a live game since I've been here. I don't know how many times I ran it, and just to see it, the outcome of that play was huge, because it was just a moment that's hard to put in words. It just happened so fast, and I ran across the field, and Jamie made a perfect throw, and I just made a play on it. It's tough. It's a moment that's tough to put in words.
Right, and Cortland, just talk about your relationship with Jamie and the kind of game you've had today, that day.
Jamie's a hard worker, and with Jamie's hard work and his work ethic, that gives me the drive and the push to step up and make a play when he needs to rely on me, and I'm glad that I can help him out. Some plays a quarterback has to take chances and take shots that really a quarterback wouldn't do, and for him to have that security and that faith in me to make those plays, I applaud him for that, and I thank him for that also. And that's what just gives me that momentum, that motor, just to keep going no matter what the circumstance is, because of the hard work that Jamie puts in for us behind doors.
And Cortland, y'all got flagged for an excessive celebration penalty, after the game winning touchdown, and y'all had to move back 15 yards. Did that kind of take any of the life out of y'all?
Not really. That was the first time I think in LC history we experienced something like that. And even though that penalty could have hurt us, thankfully it didn't. But for some reason, when that moment happened, I think everybody on that sideline, it brought a new hope that even if we did go to overtime, that we weren't going to lose this game. And I think it just helped us out. Even though through a penalty, it was just a crazy moment. It looked bad from a circumstance, but until you're in it, you really can't really judge on what happened. And my teammates were going crazy, and the moment was electric. But we came out on top, so I'm happy. I'm just happy and happy.
Right, and Cortland, the game's all about emotion and everything. And then they blocked the extra point, and then y'all go to overtime. TOU elects to go on defense, and then y'all get the ball first, and y'all have to score. What did Coach Dunn tell y'all before the first overtime drive?
This is what we do. That's all he said. We did it this past week. It's just like practice. Now let's march down and let's just score. And it happened in the most unorthodox way with Jamie scrambling in, but it happened. It worked out for us, and that was just amazing, just to see the fruits of our labor, because we worked it this past week, and they just threw it in impromptu. We worked the overtime drill, and it paid off for us on Saturday.
Right. And Cortland, just talk about Jamie's play on it last when he scrambled for that touchdown for 8 yards, and that's his first rushing touchdown of his career. Just talk about that play.
I never seen a person as hungry as Jamie on that play. I saw him running because I'm standing right there, and the whole time I'm thinking, Jamie, tuck the ball, because he was holding it away from his body. But I just seen the grit and the will in him. When he dove for that pylon and got in, immediately I threw my hands up because I knew it was a touchdown, and it was just a great play to witness, to be right there to watching his fight and his drive.
And Cortland, what does this kind of win do for y'all going forward? You know, you need to keep you got to keep winning to keep your playoff hopes alive. You got MC this week, and then Hardin Sims the week after. What does this do for y'all?
This moment can either help us or hurt us. We can get hung over, which the leaders on this team are trying to make sure that we don't, by coming out here and preparing the way we have prepared all season and continue to work forward to the goal that we have at hand. And we have Mississippi College this week, so that's why I feel like it can help us in a sense, because we're going to attack practice like we never have before, just like it's week 1. And this moment to spark us going into the playoffs also, we're that close to not having a chance. We were 3.5 seconds away from not having a chance, and it's just new life. It feels like around here. You see smile, and you can feel that hope in your teammates. So.
Right, and Cortland, this is your 4th time, you're going to get to play Mississippi College. Talk about the rivalry y'all have with them.
They don't like us, and we don't like them. That's just plain and simple. And we're going to go out there and play a hard-fought game. We know they're going to give us their A game. I know that for sure. I have a picture actually on my cell phone where they worked out all spring to the scores of our game last season. So these guys are going to come out pumped up, and they're going to come out ready to play. But I feel like with the senior leadership and experience we have, we're going to be ready to dodge any bullets that they have for us. So it's going to be a good game, and I'm ready, and I know my teammates are.
Thank you, Cortland, for joining us, and we look forward to talking to you through the rest of the season, and good luck. And the Wildcats will get set to take on Mississippi College this Saturday in Clinton, Mississippi. And for more information on the game, be sure to check lcwildcats.net and wildcatsmedia.com. For Cortland Bell, I'm Spencer Chrisman, reporting for Wildcats Weekly on wildcatsmedia.com.